Oh. Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily, and today I will be reacting to The Good Bad Mother, episode 6. Yes, we are already on episode 6, y'all, and it's getting really good. Like, Kang-Ho, he is still only remembers up until the age of 7, but we all know that he has a crush on Miju, and we all know that adult him is still very much in love with Miju. We also are assuming that those wonderfully hilarious, intelligent twins are his kids with Miju. And the shenanigans they got up to last episode. And then, but we do know for sure, based off of the last couple of minutes of episode 5, that Kang-Ho has enemies that are out to really silence him. I.e. the prosecutor that got his dad killed. Who recruited his daughter in a backwards plan to try to kill him off. That did not work the way they thought. It just left him wheelchair bound for the moment, because I don't think he's going to stay in that wheelchair the whole season. And he definitely going to have to get his memories back sometime soon. But I think right now it's really about him kind of in a way being able to reclaim his childhood through this accident that happened, and his mother being able to try to rebuild her relationship with him and apologize for her mistakes that she made in his original upbringing. So it's a lot that this show is bringing out, and a lot of sides and elements to it. And then also the fact that Miju, even though she got conned and scammed by her coworker who became her business partner, she's also thinking of opening a nail salon within the village, and that would be really cool for her. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and we're gonna see what's gonna follow the events of the last couple of minutes of episode 5. We're gonna see what happens here, okay? But yes, before we get into this reaction, the patron shout out does go out to Keisha L. Once again, thank you so much for being a patron. Your support is so very much appreciated. And then also, if you're watching this video on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe, because we are on the road to 300 subscribers, and I am not sure if by the time this video reaches YouTube if we'll already have passed that goal. But yes, because today is June 6th, so it might not hit YouTube for a minute, but we're going to see if by the time it hits YouTube, if it's past 300 subscribers. But again, don't forget to subscribe, because we are still on the long road to 1,000 subscribers. And every day we get a whole heck of a lot closer to that goal. And also don't forget to give this video a good thumbs up, because it helps with the algorithm and helps the video get out to more people. And comment down below if you would like to as well. But yes, without further ado, we are going to get straight into this show, because I have the same excitement with this show as I did with Dr. Cha, but for different reasons. And this is good. It's one of them addictive shows. Like, I gotta keep watching. So yeah. That is how you get. Like, it's very similar. This is hilarious though, that screen grab. Okay, but it's very similar to how when you were a kid and, like, let's say, like, because I know in my household it was always you taking out like the meat or the chicken, the poultry, or I think chicken's called poultry. I don't care about the technicalities. So you're taking out the meat or the chicken, and you forget to do that, and then you're like, your parents either call on the house phone back when, you know, everybody had landlines. Not telling my age, but yeah. Or they call you on your flip phone, because back then when I was younger, it was still in the flip phone era. We hadn't yet got into the touchscreen era until I got into like middle school or high school. But in elementary school, it was flip phone. And I had a flip phone because I would walk the short distance from my home to my school. It was in the same block. It was like a few blocks away. But yeah. So there was that. But anyway, either your mom would call, or some people their dad would call. But for me, it was just my mom. So she would call, and basically she told me after I got out of school, take out the chicken so it could unthaw. So by the time I get back, it would be unthawed and I could cook it for dinner. And I know there was a few times when I forget. So the same way that he's panicking and trying to clean it up before his mom gets there, what you would have to do is you would have to turn on the hot water to the hottest degree. And then I would just literally place it in, like, I would use the garbage disposal stopper and stop it. And then just put the chicken, because it would be wrapped up in the plastic still. And I would just have it in the plastic. It would turn it upside down, and literally just let it soak in that hot water until she got back, and then dry it off before she came through the door so that she wouldn't know that I hadn't let it sit on the counter like I was supposed to for those hours, and that I had forgot. And then only when she texted that she was like 30 minutes away did I remember. So that's the way I would try to con it. Sometimes she would catch me though. But either way, I was trying. So I'm like, I feel this right here. This is a different situation. Now I don't know how you're going to clean up that smell of pig excrement. But, okay. Similar situation. Okay, like
칼싸움까지 했다니까요? 이 사람이 칼을 들고 있었는데
he messed up his own lie. Cause why are you blaming the pig poop on the scary men, sir? Even at 7, you gotta think of a better lie than that, okay? You could say that they scared the lion and then she did that everywhere. Like, think about your lie. Like, do it to where it makes sense. Because it's mostly the truth. And then there's that lie regarding how the pig poop got in the room. He need to think about this, but he is 7. So, the lies do be elaborate. Even their definitions of truth could sometimes just go into various stages of fiction for no reason. I'm like, that did not happen. I was there with you. What do you mean? Kids. Not a good. Okay, that was rude. He was about to get him with a chopstick? No, that's dirty. That's real dirty of you, sir.
한 마리가 걸려도 농장 전체에 다 옮고 근처 농장에도 옮길 수 있으니까 어쩔 수 없이 죽여야 돼.
죽여요?
I never knew that.
이 가게짜리.
Oh, she loved her daughter.
주려고 모아놓은 돈이요.
Oh, what did she try? Her wallet? Oh, Michi, you gotta be focused. Girl, that ain't funny. What if a random on the street got that? Oh, he's trying to get sympathy. No. Oh, this is a good plan. Yeah. Oh. Well, why should... That's what don't make no sense. Ain't nobody was trying to help Kang-Ho when dude had stole his wallet. They just all stood there and watched. But when dude crashed into the bike and then Kang-Ho threw the apple at his head and he fell down and dropped the wallet and ran away, y'all wasn't trying to pursue him for compensation, but you're trying to say that the person in the wheelchair is responsible when he was literally almost a victim of theft? These people ain't got nothing. Okay, when people wonder why they don't got in life, this is one of the examples of why some people don't got nothing in life to show for themselves. This is one of the examples. Because if you like any of these people who were just standing around being passersby and didn't try to help him, when they saw that, as able-bodied people, you can't help out your fellow community member, when you saw a dude snatch the wallet from him and he said thief, I mean, crazy to me. That's a part of it.
정말 미안하다. 정말 왜 그러세요? 그런 말씀 하지 마세요.
No, apologize. That's really good. Take accountability for your actions and your words.
오랜만에 봐서 너무 반가운데.
Not if you steal everything. I mean, I need to stop. That's rude. He's talking about industrialization. Y'all do know that's a form of gentrification. Your houses will be moved out of the way and your farms and land to make way for everything he's trying to talk about is going to be brought in. Where will y'all live? They don't really make sense on that. Okay.
진짜 원사네.
I don't know why y'all acted, but one thing that is not cool is when it's the fact that Samshik, I get y'all grew up in the same area, same vicinity, but y'all were not friends. Now, Bijou coming up to him, understandable, because they were friends. But Samshik, you were literally his bully throughout his childhood. What right do you think you have to come up to him? Make it make sense to me, sir. Make it make sense. So he's already wrong here. So whatever is going to be said to him that may come off as a bit disrespectful is so very much deserved and well overdue, in my opinion. Because we ain't gonna forget about the fact that when they were kids, Samshik was the one that was trying to goad the whole class into saying that he smelled like pig poop and then saying that he doesn't have a father when he does. And then locked him in the supply closet, unaware locking him and Miju in the supply closet. And those were just two instances that we know of. This man, he out of line.
이거 한번 보았잖아. 그럼 나 진짜 마음 잡고 열심히 살게. 이번에 또 들어가면
Yep, he did say that. It's over for me if I go to jail again. So he's been to jail. So why does he keep getting himself in these situations? I'm not understanding. Samshik, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. But you literally were his bully. You're saying you're his childhood friend. You was his bully, okay? All the way up until he became a prosecutor that you needed help from. You're saying you apologize now. But this situation you got yourself into, sir, if you've been to jail before, then you should have asked more questions. Like, because you're like out. And you don't want more strikes on your record. So why wouldn't you ask your quote-unquote senior what exactly this job entails? You didn't ask enough questions because you didn't care. You just wanted the monetary reward from the job and didn't ask what the job entailed. With a record already. I'm like, he's just not making the best decisions. And then it's not Kano's problem because he got his own path of revenge that he's trying to fulfill. He don't got time for side missions.
진짜 예진이 아빠한테 다 알릴 거야. 너 걔네 아빠가 얼마나 무서운지 모르지? 걔네 아빠 호로 새끼야. 사람이 나한테 막 개새끼라고 했어.
뭐? 가령 떠들면 우리 친구한테
왜? 손짓 전용으로 해.
더 놓으면 자
잠시만.
I love it. Yejin and Sojin, they are so awesome. Oh, damn. What the hell? She hit him with the shovel. Damn.
엄마가 우리 만들어주려고 힘들게 배웠다니
I love how they're whispering but talking at the normal volume. Damn. These kids is mad disrespectful. I love it though.
쟤도 이렇게
They're
같이
honest.
밥 먹고 있으면
그렇게 싸우지 마.
Mm.
대신 서진이도 만나지 말고 아무튼 자꾸 내 앞에 나타나지 마.
Mm.
사랑이었어요.
Mm.
아니었으면 좋겠는데. 이제 막 지우려고요.
알겠습니다. 앞으로 이웃 때는 자주 돼요.
The lie just kept going. This man is good. He think on his feet. I like that. Oh, shoot. What is up with her families and trucks? Because, y'all, that's not even funny. Even for a K-drama, that's 2 trucks in like 6 episodes. And they all the accidents happened to her family. So it must have killed her parents and her brother, that accident. And every time, because her husband died after she gave him gimbap, and then her parents and her brother got into an accident after she gave them gimbap. And I don't know if they died or not. But dang, it's like everybody she gets gimbap to dies. And that's really not cool. And she keeps losing people that are very close to her. And that's also not cool. That just seems like a generational curse of some kind. She better sage or rebuke that off of her bloodline, because there's something to that. That ain't even normal.
동장에서 쓰러지신 위험 사기입니다.
Oh my god.
물론 정확히 더 검사를 해봐야 알겠지만
Oh wow. Went through denial, anger, sadness. She's going through all the stages of grief once you find out something crazy like that. Through here with the dialogue, with the story. But this woman is extremely scarred. Okay, she had childhood trauma from her parents dying and her brother dying. And then she had adult trauma with her husband dying. And then it was ruled as a suicide when it really wasn't. And so she's just had everybody important ripped away from her. And now she has this diagnosis of stage 4 stomach cancer. And she has a son who only has memories up until 7 years old. And he is in a wheelchair at the moment. And so she is thinking, if I can't take care of him, who can? And I don't know if she's going to try to do something crazy, because it seems like she might, because she's giving up, or she might be in a state of where she's going to fall into that state of giving up, might try to do something to them both. I don't know. It just seems that way. Because the way she was telling him to get up, and I get what she means, because it is retrograde amnesia. He will wake up ultimately when he can, when he's strong enough physically and mentally to wake up and get his memories back in full. But as of right now, he's not strong enough physically or mentally yet, because he's still overcoming a brain injury. So he's just not there yet. But you saw her go through the denial. We saw her go through the sadness, the acceptance, the pleading for her life for the doctor. And then now we see her in her anger phase. And I have a feeling this anger phase is going to continue into episode 7. Whew. And then outside of that, Kang-Ho knows that he's not a good person in terms of how he's treated certain individuals. From Samshik, quote unquote, I don't feel like he owed Samshik anything. So I don't think that was on him. But the way he treated Miju, definitely, for what we saw in episode 5. Okay, even though we all know why he treated her that way, and that was the best way he could separate her from him fully, so that none of those men, the prosecutor doesn't know about her, and the man who he wanted to adopt him as a son, do not know about her or his relationship with her. And that's the way he wanted it to be, and that's the way it kind of had to be, because they are dangerous men. And if they found out that he was in love with Michu and that those twins are his, oh, they would not hesitate to kill them just to spite him. I know that for a fact. I know that. So that's why he wanted to keep her away from what he was trying to do, because these are very dangerous and unethical people that he's dealing with. We didn't forget the events of episode 1. What that man did to his father, and had no regret, had even forgot he had killed him, according to what he said in episode 2. So, yeah, I get why he had to treat Michu the way he did, because that was the only way he could protect her while he's trying to do revenge. Should he be focused with revenge? That is easier said than done, because if nobody's ever been through what he's been through, you can't really speak to if his revenge is necessary or not, because he was robbed of the possibility of his father. Whether they would have a good relationship or a bad relationship, he was robbed. That was stolen from him before he even was alive on this earth, before he was even born. That opportunity to know his father, to know him as a good dad or a bad dad or an all right dad or a great dad, all of those different options were ripped from him the moment that they murdered him. And so you don't understand how that plays on somebody's mind, especially when you're trying to be a prosecutor that upholds everything righteous about the law. And yet somebody who's in your same position literally caused your father to die, literally caused your mother to become the way that she is now to you, literally caused your childhood to be marred by the scars that his death inflicted. Yeah, you would be out for revenge too. So I'm like, yeah, it kind of makes sense if you look at it in that regard. So I get where Kang-Ho's coming from. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's really interesting how Miju was asked him and pretty much told him to stay away from her kids and her because she doesn't want to see him. Will that work out in full? I don't think so, but we're going to see though, y'all. But that is my reaction to episode 6 of The Good Bad Mother. I am so excited for episode 7. There's so much left to discuss and unpack and analyze, but this is just a reaction and I do brief analysis. I don't get in depth because, yeah, that would take too long. And this video is long enough if you're watching on Patreon. This is a long video, y'all. But yes, if you're watching on YouTube, you won't see the full video. You'll just see bits and pieces of what I'm allowed to post without JTBC blocking the video. So that's that. If y'all are watching on YouTube and you're seeing bits and pieces, that is why I gotta maneuver around and respect that copyright, okay? While still doing the reaction. Because, yeah, but I'm so excited to see episode 7. So, y'all, I'll be back with that reaction shortly. But if you have stayed until the end of the video and you are watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching until the end. And if you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe because once again, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers and every day we get a whole heck of a lot closer to that goal. And also don't forget to give this video a good thumbs up because that helps with YouTube's algorithm and helps it get out to more people. And also if you would like to leave a comment, go ahead and leave a little comment. Tell me what you thought about the episode or the reaction or something random like your favorite color, whatever you want to do. And if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for being a patron. Your support is so very much it's just so very much appreciated, y'all. Like, it really is cool. And I will continue to bring new content to both Patreon and YouTube relatively soon. And until the next video, y'all, I will see you in the next reaction. Bye.